think that no contact is enough to make her miss you? Think again, because the truth is, if you just stay silent and wait, you might be pushing her even further away. Hello, I'm Jim Rohn, and today I'm going to reveal a powerful psychological strategy, one that not only makes her miss you, but also makes her feel the sense of loss. When done correctly, she will be drawn back to you without even understanding why. But be careful, you might unintentionally do it wrong and make her forget you forever. So don't miss a single second of this video. Before we begin, if you're interested in content about psychology, self-improvement, and subtle strategies in love, hit that subscribe button now. That way you won't miss any secrets in my upcoming videos. Now, are you ready? Let's get started. The first point. Why is no contact so important? Not contacting your ex can bring more benefits than you think. It's not just a strategy to cope with emotions after a breakup, but also a valuable time for you to recover, regain balance, and clearly define what you truly need. When a relationship ends, mixed emotions can lead you to act on impulse, making rash decisions. But maintaining distance, no texting, no calling, no following them on social media, creates the necessary space for both of you to reflect on everything more clearly. No contact time is an opportunity for you to think and self-evaluate. By temporarily stepping away from your ex, you can look back at the entire relationship from a more objective perspective. You'll have time to remember the good moments, but more importantly, you'll analyze the real reasons behind the breakup. This isn't about dwelling on the past, it's a learning process. To understand what you truly need in a relationship and the mistakes to avoid in the future. Sometimes distance helps you realize that you sacrificed too much or placed your expectations in the wrong place. Sweet memories shouldn't cloud your judgment, so silence is the key to assessing whether this relationship is truly worth holding on to. Beyond helping you reflect, no contact also brings an essential realization: your self-worth. When you're no longer caught up in emotions, no longer waiting for messages from your ex, you begin to find yourself again. You realize that you don't need their validation to feel valuable. On the contrary, this time allows you to focus on self-growth, boost your confidence, and become more independent. Use this period to do things you love, learn new skills, or simply take better care of yourself. When you focus on yourself, not only will you feel better, but you'll also become more attractive in the eyes of others, including your ex. Most importantly, no contact helps minimize emotional pain. Continuing to talk, follow, or try to stay in touch with your ex only traps you in an emotional loop, making the wound take longer to heal. You might unintentionally hear things that hurt you, or worse, you might fall into a state of hoping for something that's no longer real. Don't let yourself get stuck in emotional conversations or vague hopes. By cutting off contact, you give yourself the chance to truly heal. At first it may be difficult, but over time, painful memories will turn into valuable lessons, helping you grow and prepare for a new relationship, one that you truly deserve. To the second point, how to make her feel your presence. People often think that without contact, emotions will fade. But in reality, that is not entirely true. You can still create feelings and leave a positive impression through specific actions. Become the man she fears losing. I want to say that making someone feel weak in a terrible situation is truly a cruel way to treat them. Give them the chance to see your transformation. When they come back, show them that you did not just give up, but have become stronger and more developed than before. Show them your value and determination. Change yourself for the better so they can see your progress. Prove to them that you are not weak, but strong and respectable. And when they see your transformation, they will realize that they misjudged you. That realization will make them regret their poor decision. In short, transform yourself into the man she doesn't want to lose. Be a strong, sharp, and unshakable man. Pleading is not the key. Many men focus on winning her back instead of reclaiming themselves. Change is not about proving something to others. It is about proving that you are worthy of love and respect for yourself. Act with that mindset. She will feel the change in you. This is a critical turning point. She will sense the transformation, and that is when you will regain the balance of power. You will either become the man she regrets losing or the man she no longer wants to be with. The choice is yours. Emotional detachment. Emotional detachment is crucial. When you show indifference, she will feel drawn to you and crave your attention. She will wait for a reaction from you. However, when she realizes that you no longer care, the power in the relationship shifts to you. Indifference creates insecurity. This is something she won't expect. Women are used to receiving attention, especially after a breakup, and they often assume that you are still emotionally attached, waiting for a chance to reunite. But when you completely detach and remain unaffected by her decision, she will start questioning everything. Most men fail because they let emotions control them. They may become angry, bitter, or desperate, and those reactions only prove one thing: she still has influence over their thoughts. On the other hand, a truly detached man keeps moving forward without hesitation. He is not controlled by anyone, which is far more attractive than any apology or attempt to win her back. Emotional detachment does not mean you stop feeling. It means you stop reacting. It means you do not allow her or anyone else to determine your inner peace. It means you realize that loss is just an illusion, because a truly complete man never feels empty. You are not abandoned. You are liberated. When you accept this, she will sense it. The biggest mistake you can make is seeking closure. You do not need closure. You need the strength to walk away decisively, making her feel your absence as a loss. She needs to see you and wonder, did he ever truly love me? Was I ever important to him? When she starts asking herself those questions, she will begin to doubt her own decision, and when that happens, she will lose control. Be the man who is firm, who needs no validation, who has an unshakable purpose. A man who is not easily affected is also not easily manipulated, because when you reach that level of self-control, the game is over. Social proof, the silent message that hurts the most. Social proof is what wounds women the most deeply. They often live in a world of comparison, measuring their worth based on how others perceive them. When they see you growing and being valued by others, they experience the deepest pain. She needs to feel that she has been replaced. This is not about words or cheap efforts. It is about real progress. Most men try to play psychological games, but that only reveals their weakness. Silence is power, but social proof is far more devastating. The proof that you are happy and successful without her, that is what makes her realize her mistake. She needs to see you thriving and admired by others. That is what will cause her the deepest pain. That is true social proof. A woman may not immediately express her feelings to you in a relationship, but that does not mean she does not care. She may be watching every positive change in your life, trying to understand who you are becoming. So why can't she say it out loud? Because she knows that when a man progresses and becomes stronger, he no longer displays weakness in front of her. This makes it difficult for her to continue the relationship comfortably. However, this does not mean she is watching you to bring you down, but rather to encourage you to become the man she truly desires. A confident, strong man who knows how to present himself. When a man progresses in life and becomes the person he aspires to be, she will no longer be able to see you in the same way. She will struggle with the difference between the man you once were and the man you have become. So what will happen? Once you have become stronger and achieved progress in life, she will not be able to continue the relationship with you. She will choose another man, someone weaker, someone who still needs to be protected. But remember, this does not mean she does not admire you. She simply admires the man you have become, and she cannot love a weak man who needs protection. What can you do? Keep becoming the man you dream of being. Keep improving yourself and becoming strong, confident, and expressive. When you achieve this, she will not be able to see you as she once did. She will choose another man, someone weaker, someone who still needs protection. But remember, this does not mean she does not admire you. She simply admires the man you have become, and she cannot love a weak man who needs protection. Power shift. making her regret underestimating you. The power shift raises the question, to what extent did she underestimate you? When the man who was left behind is no longer the same, the power shifts into his hands. This forces her to regret underestimating you. Women often believe that you will always be there, waiting for them to return after they leave. But when they look back and see a man who has grown far beyond them, they must face the consequences of their decision. Power is not about making her miss you. It is about making her realize that she can no longer reach you. At that moment, her confidence will crumble. All women want to believe that they are irreplaceable. But when they realize that is not true, they will start to doubt and regret, especially when they see someone else doing better than they did. When a woman loses you, the worst part is not the emotional loss. Instead, it is the realization that you have become a standard she can no longer attain. You will not care about her regrets because you have moved on and become a focused, strong man. At this point, her regret is nothing more than a fleeting thought. How you react when she reaches out. She will text you or comment on one of your posts to re-establish contact. Do not think this is about you. It is actually to test whether she can still access you. Your reaction will determine everything. Many men lose their advantage at this moment. They assume this is the time to express their feelings and believe she wants to come back, but in reality, she just wants to know if you still like her. If you respond too quickly or show too much interest, she will feel comfortable and leave immediately. You should respond with power. Do not ignore her, but keep your tone cold and brief, like speaking to a distant acquaintance, neutral and unreadable. She hopes you will feel excited or hurt, but when she gets no reaction, that is when she truly feels the loss. She realizes she no longer has control over you. The worst thing you can do is give her closure. If she truly regrets, she will not just test you, she will fight to win you back. Instead, she is trying to see if she still holds power over you. When she realizes she no longer does, her regret becomes even stronger. This is how you win. Show her that she is no longer important in your life. Your indifference will increase your personal attractiveness. No contact is not just a post-breakup strategy. It is a process that helps you regain control, grow, and discover your true value. This is a time for reflection, healing, and development, rather than getting stuck in negative emotions or false hopes. When you learn to use silence effectively, you not only strengthen yourself, but also unintentionally make the other person think about you in an entirely different way. If you found these insights helpful, leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Have you ever applied the no contact rule? How did it affect you? I would love to hear your story. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss deeper content on psychology, love, and self-development. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.